So we are in Linux. I am using kalilinux for demonstration purposes, and you can use any flavor of Linux, any distribution of Linux. It doesn't matter. Every command I'm gonna show you today works exactly the same on each and every Unix like operating system, mainly Linux or Kali Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora, everything. Uh, let me tell you one thing. This is Kali Linux I am using. So it is a Debian based operating system. I'll make a separate video explaining the different branches of Linux and how what are the different flavors of Linux. I'll make a separate video for that. Let's not get this video too complicated. So this video is solely for mainly for my friends actually. Yeah, and I'll just help you out with the basic commands and how to use a terminal, how to use a CLI, CLI stands for command line interface. So many of them are of you are not familiar how to use a CLI and how to get things done in Linux environment. So I'm here to help, and let's get started. Firstly, this is the thing I just opened. This is called a terminal. Okay, let me close this. By hitting this, you can see this terminal emulator. You can if you are using any other Linux distribution, you will still have it somewhere. You need to search for terminal and you will get it. Okay, there are lots of terminals in this distribution. I have added them. This is the XFCE version of Kali Linux. I have the Plasma version. Let's skip that. I'll talk about it in the next video. So what was I saying? Once we are in this terminal, I have this fancy text up here. I made this custom only for me, and I have also, like, you can see the text color here. I have changed it to green on black. You can do that simply by clicking here. I think, yeah, no, not in edit, preferences. You need to click on files and on preferences, and you can change the appearance here. It's green on black on my one. I change it. You can apply, and okay, like normal Windows operating system, you can tinker with that. So let me just resize it. Yep. Okay. Hope this is visible. Okay. I can do one thing. I can maybe it's gonna work. Nope. Hold on a second. Zoom in, control plus plus. Okay. Yeah, it is visible now. I hope every command will be visible now. Yeah. So once we are in, I am logged in as root now, so I can see this hash or pound symbol. In your case, if you are not logged in to your machine as root, you will see a dollar sign like this, something like this after this curly dash. It's called tilde sign. Yeah. So after that tilde, if you see a hash or pound symbol, you need to know that you are logged in as root. So you can also check it like by the command who am I. You can see it says root. I am root. That's why. And you can have other users in this in one system, like Windows has. So that's pretty much basic. You know how to set up a user because you created this. Like if you are doing it if you are following my video in a virtual machine, you know how to get into a virtual machine. Like you can you know how to install a virtual machine on your system and all that. If you don't know, let me know if you want me to make a video, because there are plenty of videos available on that on YouTube. So I would not like to waste your and my time making something which is already available. So um, you can hit clear and hit enter. It clears the screen completely. Then to make a file, like first of all, let's just dive into some basic commands, like to navigate. Let's first do navigation. Okay. As I have just started the terminal from here, um, I need to know where I am right now, where I am working right now. What is the working directory? So to know that, I need to hit PWD. That means present working directory, and hit enter, and it's gonna say I am inside the folder root. So I can do one thing. I can do ls stands for list, like it is the list command. If you write ls on your terminal and hit enter, you can see how many, like what are other folders are inside that folder which you reside in currently. Okay, so these folders like downloads, desktop downloads, Figlet fonts, lolcat, pictures, templates, videos, documents. This all folders are inside the folder root. So okay, and so we can do one thing. ls command has various other applications also. We can check if a command, if a file, or like not a file. Let me just move this around. You can see here. Yeah, let me go into some kind of folder right now. I'll just show you one thing. Okay, now you can see in this desktop I have a folder named cal l. It is a script. I'll will get into scripts and other things later. Okay, for just remembering, I am just for just show a demonstration purposes, I'm just showing you that this folder has some text, like some files like run.py, setup.py, init underscore init underscore .py license. So we can check like if a file is executable or not by the ls command itself. So let me just show you ls dash al. So this shows me what folders are here in this current directory, present working directory, which are like what are the rights of the folders. Okay, so the R stands for read only, and W stands for write only, and X stands for execution. So we can see some of the files win info. We have only read write permissions, no execution permissions are here. And we can see some files like they have read write and execution, all of them. Okay, so this is it. Like you can press ls dash al to list all the files available and the permissions the files have. You can also change file permission using chmod. I'll get into it later. You don't need right now and that right now. You can, like if you change the execution rewrite permissions of a file, like you can have a script made in a certain language like Python or C, and you can execute this script directly from your terminal. Okay, we'll get into it later. For now, I'm just showing you that ls you can use to check uh, the the permissions of yeah, of a file. You can use ls command to know that. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, sorry, Korea. Okay, and we are in root right now. So let me just show you how to change a directory. You are in root right now, pwd, we're in root and I need to go to desktop. We know that there is a file inside root which is known as desktop. So how to go inside desktop? We need to use a command called cd. It stands for changing directory. Okay, change directory mainly. Cd, and we need to write the file name, which file we need to we need to reach right now. DESK, and you can here's a like little tip for you. If you write the first three alphabets of a file and if it does not match with any other file, like you cannot have two desktop files in one directory, so this will not work. You can you can check it on yourself also. So if you write the first three alphabets and then hit tab, it auto completes for you. Okay, with the like a backslash at the end, and by a front slash at the end. Okay, and here hit enter. Now you can see we are inside the desktop, right? And like it is written here, we are inside now desktop. We can ls and show like which folders are here. You can see that these are the folders here, and we can see them right here, all assignment 1, assignment txt. Okay, you can change directory using cd command, and to go back a step we can use cd space dot dot. It takes me back one step. Okay, so let me show you. If I hit cd desktop and then again I cd into any other directory like kalil, for example, we are inside kalil right now. Clear the screen. So you can see it is showing we are inside desktop and inside kalil right now. We can go back two steps by doing this: cd space double dot backspace double dot backslash double dot, and hit enter. We are again back to the root folder. You can see pwd. We're in root right now. Okay, so you can keep on adding the backslashes and the dot dots. You can go like it's pretty self-explanatory. Like it goes one back then jumps another back. So that's it. And let me clear the screen again.